I'm not allowed to get within 6 feet of another human person. So come here, please.
Nasopharyngeal. Thank you.
Find it. This is it. Oh shit.
There's a child with a weapon. There's a
What is
child
this
with a
weapon?
weapon walking past.
I feel like
okay,
something
it's
should be
a
done. about that.
It's not a weapon. It's
Come a little closer. Hey everybody. Welcome to... Oh no, wait, hold on, I can't. It's still playing. Hi everybody, welcome to Slide Into My Podcast, the Sex, Love, and Dating Podcast, where we interview random people that we match with on dating apps. We discuss weird, embarrassing stuff that's happened and regale each other with stories about romance, sex, and everything in between. My name is Austin, and with me are my co-hosts, John and Georgie.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
And our guest today is Alexa.
Hi.
Hello,
Hi,
Alexa.
Alexa.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you for
being our
us.
first... Yeah, thank you.
wonder
Thank you for being
if
our first remote guest.
People listen to this podcast out loud. If their echoes will...
Probably. If any of you say, hey, Alexa, it's probably going to happen. So I probably just did that.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
don't listen to this if you have a speaker. Also, Alexa, are you okay with your face being shown to a select group of people?
That's fine.
Okay, because we don't put up video episodes except for I'm going to try to do those like for the people that donate. They get to see
Okay.
like the video, but everybody else doesn't. So, hey guys, I wanted to show you this. So my roommate told me to take care of his ivy plant, and some of it fell off. So I planted it in half of a seltzer can, and I think I'm doing a good job. It's growing real strong. It's doing good.
Wow.
Apocalypse
She's
farming.
killing it.
Yeah.
I love her.
Apocalypse
This is-
farming.
Yeah, this is how it is now. This is normal, right?
Get the tin cans so we can plant the crops for the new season.
Basically, yeah, that's basically what's going on. And I'm gonna eat this ivy after I'm done.
Should I
farming it.
do, for my show and tell, should I do the box of my dog's ashes that's on the...
Yeah. Oh, yo, finally we get to see the dog's ashes.
Yeah.
This dead dog you always talk about.
I do talk about him a lot.
Used to, not anymore. I feel like it's a tired topic, but
My alive dog has kind of taken over my...
that's good.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
My-
That's the right.
He has like more immediate needs. You know?
like keeping him alive.
Yeah. I do
That's
a pretty
good.
good job of that.
That's good.
Oh, we're doing show and tell. Like we're.
Oh yeah, what do you
This
got?
is someone drew this.
Are you an amputee? Do you have no hands?
No, those are his
ho-
hands.
Oh, I see the little thumbs
oven,
now.
Yeah,
Okay.
my oven mitt hands.
He has little mitts.
Is
like
that
a
your
kitty cat.
Animal Crossing person?
Industrial accident. Yeah, when I was in Paris at Tokyo Expo,
They cut off your hands. It was
Yeah.
it was in the name of science.
they're like, you know what? We're gonna envision you as a fingerless Muppet Man.
Ooh.
You look good.
Thank you.
As I wish you looked like that in real life.
Am I more like? Am I just like disarming that way? Like I'm just
Literally.
like yeah.
We're recording remotely. This is our first remote recording. How's everybody feeling about this? How's it going?
It's fucking awful. I mean, it's great.
It only took 40 minutes for us to get here.
Yeah, I mean,
it really
we're
did. It really took us
here.
40 minutes to set this up.
Glad we're doing this, right? But like circumstances, take into consideration, like we wouldn't be doing this if there wasn't like a calamity happening.
That's true.
John,
like a very tragic calamity.
Yeah, I will say that John's kind of a pessimist though. So like, way to like put a negative spin on this, John.
The silver lining, right? Like, oh yeah, like what skills are you developing during this like moment of collective trauma? And it's like,
I'm learning how to city plan very well. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, and my town is so good. All right, and I've done no time hops. Anybody who time hops is a cheater. I'm kidding. It's if you want to play the game that way, it's fine.
I don't
That's
want
it.
to talk about Animal Crossing
Yeah, how come,
because
Georgie?
I'm envious.
Because you can't play it.
I don't have the facilities for that.
I see.
what do you the faculties?
No, she has the
No,
faculties. She doesn't have
facilities.
the facilities.
That's a TikTok reference.
Yeah, get hip, John.
Yeah, Jesus.
So let's actually get into the meat and potatoes of the episode. Alexa, can you give us a little bit of a background about who you are?
Yeah. What's
sure.
your deal?
Yeah, what is John says? What's your deal?
Thank you for that aggressive. My name is Alexa. I'm a 25-year-old graphic designer living in Boston, currently in New Jersey, and
Pronouns?
she, her are my pronouns. I am a straight woman, unfortunately. Yeah. So.
Hey, only
Yeah,
positive
that's what I
self-talk, all right? Unless
Okay.
it's you're a straight woman, and that's
there's
great.
Yeah, all
It's
the-
going awesome,
All
actually.
straight dudes.
Yeah.
No, what do you mean? No. Yeah.
It's going awesome, and I don't know if that was like just a joke right now, but like, have you done any like side of like type of like quarantine dating, so to speak?
Oh yeah.
Have you done any of that?
I mean, not super much. Or wow.
No, that makes
structure.
sense.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I've been talking to people online, the way I normally do. I'm not a big dater, so
Yeah.
it's just been kind of talking to people, and I know people have been having like coffee dates and dinner dates over video, and I don't know, maybe the longer we're in quarantine, the more appealing that might become to me. But right now, I'm just fine to just like chat with people like really informally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
until
As
all
the
this settles over.
situation breaks your barriers down until you are,
Yeah, until I'm worn down. No.
I don't know about you, but I've been kind of talking to people on apps and stuff. Feels like the only topic of conversation right now is like quarantine and the coronavirus, because it's like, well, nobody's leaving their house, so what else do we have to talk about? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, what are you up to? Oh,
Yeah.
just binging TV, Oh, same. Oh,
Yeah,
awesome. We're so
yeah.
compatible. We're doing the same thing right now. No.
Right, exactly.
Everyone in the world is doing that.
Oh, we're both depressed. Great, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Georgie's hitting her head against the microphone, if you couldn't tell, for the people listening at home.
And if you want to see it, feel free to subscribe to our Patreon.
If you want to see Georgie hit her head
You
against the
wanna see
microphone, please pay $2 a month and you can see it.
down on camera.
If you want to see us all, if you want to see my room get progressively dirtier as we record these
Yeah.
episodes, as I slowly devolve into a non-showering, non-cleaning pile of trash, but positive self-talk, like a cute trash, like really cute, then you can donate on our Patreon.
If you want to see the most adorable mental breakdown you've ever seen.
Top 5 cutest mental breakdown.
Yeah, I'm going to make a BuzzFeed listicle with this breakdown, all right?
I think it's really powerful that even in this pandemic, white people are still coming together to record podcasts. That's beautiful.
Our drive to share our opinion is so
Yeah.
high.
Overcoming so many barriers
Our
right now,
drive to hear
guys.
ourselves talk. Pontificate.
You know what? I'm going to segue. Do you have any weird sex stories from your childhood bedroom that you're in?
Oh my God. Actually, weirdly enough, not my bedroom, but my sister's bedroom. For some reason.
Okay.
Even better.
Older
she-
sister or
can she
younger
hear this?
sister?
Older.
Okay.
I don't know where she was at the time and why I couldn't use my bedroom, but I think her bed's bigger, so
Yeah.
Nice.
I opted to just hop in. The sex itself wasn't crazy. It was just the fact that it's so dangerous, My sister comes home, I'm screwed.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
What preceded this? Was it just like, come over to my house where my sister's bed's open, or was it like an event or something?
Like a
I
party.
think we were downstairs smoking weed, like out of an
Nice.
aluminum can.
It's sick.
Tale as old as
As
time.
one does.
Too,
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, here's an activity we can do, So
Right in
we
the
just went
sister's bed.
upstairs. Yeah.
Weren't those the days when somebody could be in your house? Those were the days.
Yeah, it was pretty great. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Those days were
Throwback.
awesome.
Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
Throwback Sunday.
Throwback Thursday to Friends.
To human contact.
A friend of mine and a friend of ours, actually, Caroline, it's her birthday today as we're recording. I got in the video chat with them, and it was like they're down in Atlanta, and there was like 5 of them like playing cornhole and eating pizza, and I was like, I hate all of you.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are not following this, and I hate all of you. And so within minutes of the video, I just hung up. I was like, I don't want to. I was like, I love you, Caroline. Bye. Like, this is like not. Like,
it's hard to watch.
It's not even like part of it's like part of you wants to be like, it's because the thing you should be doing is social distancing. But I think the real reason is that I'm just jealous that I'm not there. I'm like, I'm not going to do that because it's bad, but also I'm jealous that you're doing that. And you get to hang out with people like regular times.
Then it makes it feel like, you know, those of us that are shut inside, there's a woman aggressively power walking past. It makes those of us that, you know, are doing the right thing. It's like, what the hell? You know?
You're like, what's this even for? Like, why am I doing this? Why do I have to?
Yeah, I mean, like, I saw on Instagram, like, a couple of people were, like, hanging out, maybe, like, at a distance in the commons with, like, their dogs and shit, or, like, whatever. And I was just like, well, fuck. God damn it.
That's my response. Thumbs down.
Boo. Dislike.
Hanging out at a distance, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't think I don't think I have a discipline at this point to like stay 6 feet away from from one of my friends.
John's a hugger, you know, like yeah. John's just a hugger.
Can't be stopped.
I am a fucking liability right now.
So if you're not you said before that you're not really like an like a online dater, really? Did you say that, or what were the words you used?
Or
just
dater.
A dater.
You weren't a dater.
Probably dater in general would be a
yeah.
big
So what are you instead of that? Like, what is your MO?
Friends to lovers.
Yeah,
that's,
or like just
that's generally
alone.
I think been.
Sorry,
I mean, not incorrect.
Don't worry, you're not the only one.
But I think generally it's always been the like, oh, I've been friends with someone for a while. Oh, let's start dating. Versus actively meeting people to date. I always find that that's really difficult. I think it's just coming together, like 2 people coming together with the pure intention of like, I want this person to be attracted to me and I want to be attracted to this person, I think is like a lot of pressure. So I think that's why I've tended to date friends in the past.
Yeah, it can be hard to like naturally grow a bond with somebody who you're meeting on the premise of being attracted to them by some pictures they posted. It's hard.
Yeah, or even just in like IRL, right? And it's like, you know, you remember that in real life, you know, just like
these jokes are gonna age beautifully. It'll be a nice time capsule for this podcast.
Yeah, like, yeah, you know, just like, oh, hey, do you want like a coffee? And then, you know, first date is, you know, I don't know, like it's just like maybe everyone's nervous, maybe not, but like it's you know, a lot. It can be a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I'm not a big friends to lovers person.
We have a dater.
I like to date. I don't like, well, because it's like I like my friends a lot, and it's like I don't want to like complicate that, and so I just want it to be they're my friends, and that's it.
Austin's putting both of us in the friend zone right now. That's why he's.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck you, John. Stop giving me eyes, John. All right.
This and mustache then, is for you.
This gross quarantine beard that I've been growing out is for you, John. But don't touch me.
Listeners, if you want to see what I look like in quarantine, and
all right,
you
know, feel free to subscribe to our Patreon.
John's actually wearing like a pair of like gold lame shorts, and he's actually standing right now and dancing. You can see him. It's really cute, and he has and he has a really really tight fitting ribbed tank top. And it, Georgie, what does it say on it? I can't really read it. I don't have my glasses on.
It says, "Hell is true seen too late."
That was a good bit we did. That was super good. We nailed it.
So, what was your romantic life like before this all went down? Were you seeing anybody? Are you seeing anybody?
Not really. I mean, I feel kind of bad about this, but I was talking to someone before I went on vacation Actually, the second week of March, I went to LA for vacation, which went really well because nothing was open. Yes, that was really fun. And then I came back, and I do feel bad about this, but I used the coronavirus as an excuse to get out of a date, like a movie date, just going over his apartment.
Yeah.
Because he really wanted to watch Scooby-Doo, and I was really not.
Wait, which one? Which one?
I could look through my text messages and find it was one of the animated like older ones.
Oh.
And
Mystery Island.
Tried to lay him down easy.
Zombie Island. I mean,
not really that into Scooby-Doo, man. Like,
yeah.
we could totally watch something else. And he's like, no, but like it's just a legitimately good movie, you know, like regardless of it being animated or Scooby-Doo, it's just like.
He was so fucking.
It's a cinematic tour de force.
I stand with that man. All right.
So were you like, hey, with all this craziness going on, I just don't know if I can stomach going over your place right now, or did you say that you had the coronavirus?
No, I did not. I didn't. That would have been like really asking for trouble. I did say, you know, it's the right thing to do. Right, I need to stay home. I mean, it's not untrue, but
yeah.
No, you're definitely. It is the right.
I knew that my real, was an excuse.
Yeah, the real root of the problem was Scooby-Doo, not COVID-19.
Yeah.
So, this happened to a friend of ours, or somebody backed out of the date with them because they were like, oh, my doctor thinks I have the corona.
And this is like at the beginning, like I think like late February.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honestly, Scooby-Doo, like that's like what a hill to die on, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's like no compromise, right? Like,
no, it is the hill to die on. If it's Scooby-Doo, Welcome to Zombie Island is a really, really good movie.
He's pushing away the people that care about him.
Okay.
He is a problem.
Agreeing with Austin, yes, Scooby-Doo Zombie Island is a solid
it bridges
movie.
It bridges the old cartoons and the new and it's like actually scary, which is crazy. It's like actually like not just like a it's really good. It is a weird hill to die on, though. I will say it's super weird. Just like watch another fucking movie. Like, do you want to date or do you want to see a movie? Like, I don't just watch the movie by yourself. You just
want to like recapture like your childhood in the arms of somebody. You know, is that what this is? Right? Like,
I think if he put Scooby-Doo above you, you dodged a bullet, and I'm happy that you did not end up with Mr. Scooby-Doo.
Mr. Scooby-Doo. Scrappy-Doo over there.
No, don't bring in Scrappy-Doo. He's the worst Scooby-Doo character ever created.
Scrappy-Doo has been found dead in Miami.
Like he should.
Scrappy-Doo died from COVID-related complications.
Oh no.
I'm sad. Okay. Everything's okay. We're doing great. The world is fine.
In all of your time here on this lovely planet that is gonna burn alive, what are some of like the like most awkward, worst dates you've been on? Like, do you have any like weird dates stories? Because I know you don't go on that many dates. I just didn't know if I didn't know if it was because of a bad dating situation or because of just the way that you like to go about finding love.
Well, I think I've been generally fortunate that I haven't had any really, really bad awkward first dates. I think not quite dating, but something that when I was maybe 14 or 15, I started talking to a guy on DeviantArt.
Nice.
And we ended up meeting, which did not go awesome. And so that's still, I think, influences.
Shocking.
How old was he?
I think he's 3 years older than me. So at the time, we ended up meeting when I was 18. So he was 21. I drove down to Alabama where he lived.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Okay.
First red flag.
You know, we talked about it before I went down. He's like, oh, yeah, it's a great idea. And I got down there and he, one, had nowhere for me to stay, which he said he was going to. Two, he had a girlfriend. Yeah.
So you guys were talking.
What?
Yeah.
He had a girlfriend?
Yeah.
He
Did she
drove
know
all
that
the
you
way
were
to
coming?
Alabama, to the hellish state of Alabama, and he had a
Mm-hmm.
girlfriend.
Did she know you were coming?
She didn't.
Oh,
She didn't
God.
know I existed.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know.
he knew.
I was asking. Maybe it was like a, hey, be our unicorn. I didn't know.
No, it was not that kind of situation. And I totaled my car driving down there. Drove it into a ditch. So that
Wow. You drove into a ditch, like metaphorically and literally.
Wait, so okay, so you guys have been talking at that point for like 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And do you have any idea, like, was he with a girlfriend that whole time, or was it like...
If he was, I was not aware.
Right, yeah, no.
I think I found out him and that girl had been dating for like a year at the point I
What kind of-
visited.
So she was the other woman.
What kind of art did he do?
Yeah, what
He
kind
was-
of art did he do?
Yeah.
What kind of art?
Yeah.
He was a writer.
Okay.
As a writer
Oh.
on
He wrote
DVD.
really intense poems.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that was probably the most interesting week of my life. I stayed at a La Quinta with, an ex-prostitute who had just gotten out of prison.
Wow.
Oh.
We
What was her
had
name?
dudes. Her name was Crystal
Good for
okay.
her.
Good for
with
her.
a K. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
actually a very nice lady.
Yeah.
She told me that me being around was keeping her from committing crimes and going back to prison. So I was a good influence on her, apparently.
That's a lot of weight to put on your shoulders.
So there was a reason.
Yeah.
All that time, the universe gave a reason for you to drive down that.
Yeah,
It's for
sure.
Crystal.
Was she was she in the hotel with you, or was she in the hotel room with you?
We shared a room.
Oh.
But it was 2 beds.
Okay.
And
That's-
she
how
had
does that
people
work?
over a lot.
This sounds like a 90s feel good movie for some reason.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
How did you share a room with her?
I think the guy I went down to visit knew her somehow.
Oh, okay.
And since I had nowhere else to stay, that's kind of what I did.
Yeah.
So just walked around a lot, ate a lot of Domino's.
So if you don't you're not like a dater. So that's okay. So what about like awkward or like crazy sexual experiences?
Sometimes I always feel weird saying this, but I feel like I've seen like the weirdest dicks on the planet. And
Please elaborate.
Please do go on.
just there's like a range that you expect of
Right.
what they're
No,
gonna
I
look
don't.
like.
I haven't seen a lot of other like dicks in person.
Fair
so
enough.
yeah.
You've probably seen. Yeah. But it's there's a range of size and like shape. But then when you get outside of that, what you're expecting is just like, oh, like I'm going to let anything happen with that. It's pretty uncomfortable. So I think I've just had those weird experiences where it's just like,
What's the weirdest dick you've seen?
it's so hard to describe.
Yeah, that's why I love doing this in an audio format style. You have to describe something visual that's very hard to describe. This is perfect for this.
So I mean, it was tiny, and it was
Okay.
like at the tip, it was like puckered lips.
Oh
The
no.
yeah. The
So was it like
foreskin going over,
Yeah, it was definitely the foreskin. Yeah, okay, yeah.
and it was like bright red underneath.
Oh no.
It was like a dog.
A possible
Nice.
sign. Yeah. Literally. Yeah. I read
I think that's an accurate comparison. And just going, oh, I'm gonna have to touch that. Is just really not ideal.
Yeah.
So you touched it.
Yeah.
So you didn't do anything else with that penis, though.
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
Just go.
You have to draw the line somewhere, Yeah. Yeah. A little. Yeah. You just boop it, and that's all it deserves.
You boop it and then it wiggles a little bit.
Like a dog's tail.
Its lips like react to it.
No.
Yeah.
Dicks don't have lips. Oh.
Dicks don't have lips.
I want to do a Patreon break. All right, everybody. So each time we record this podcast, we thank all the people that financially support us, and people are maybe listening for the first time out there, and they're thinking, "What is Patreon?" Georgie, what's Patreon?
Patreon is a website, if you've ever heard of one, where you go and you can give money to artists that create art so they can keep making that art. As you can see, this is
Georgie's
art
really good at explaining
that
things.
we're
I like this.
making.
Yeah.
And you can donate a certain amount per month, and we have different tiers. Like the more you donate, you get more
Stuff
that we can give to you, such as perhaps crocheting. Crochet.
Georgie, do you need to like tag team tap me in?
No, absolutely not. I'm doing very well.
You're killing it. You're doing so good.
We perhaps so our tiers currently
include mine. My tiers. You can get
we have what?
You said the tiers include my tiers.
You
can get
mine. I will ship you my tiers.
Yeah, I'll
I will
ship you my tiers.
My depression tiers. So they include Austin. The first tier is you get a bunch of exclusive access to content.
Yeah, you do.
You also get access to Austin's Burrito Club.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. You
don't.
No,
you don't.
That's the next tier.
That's the next tier.
That's the next tier. The next tier is Austin's Burrito Club.
It is. That's my burrito club.
He does reviews of burritos that he eats.
And how much is that one, John? How much is that one, Georgie?
In Corona times, what?
How much is the first tier?
The first tier is $2.
And how much is the next one?
The next tier is 5, 4, 3.
Five. You got it. Yeah,
$5 a month. $5 a month.
$5 a month.
The next tier, which is my tier, where you get some ASMR that I do, that is $7
and 50 cents.
And it's 50 cents a month.
Yep, it is.
And I will whisper into your ear and make it feel like somebody's close to you, and not socially distanced. And the next tier, which is that's $10 a month.
It is $10 a month.
That is John's tier. Why is my voice getting higher? That's John's tier, where he writes you a handwritten haiku.
Yes.
And mails it. Make sure to sanitize it when you get it in the mail. Wipe it down.
Because John's sick.
Because he did have exposure. So.
Yes, that's it. And that's it. That's all the tiers.
That's it. And when you subscribe. Sorry. They're not exclusive. So when you subscribe to each ascending tier, you get the benefits of all the tiers before it. So
yes, you do. So if you spend $10 a month, you get all those things Georgie just talked about. But like literally, if you can just like the smallest amount you can donate will help us out, because things are expensive. Like we actually basically just spent all the money we had having to get new equipment so we can do this podcast remotely. Like we have $0 now. We have $0 in the bank basically.
We're broke.
So like help.
We're gay. We're broke as shit. We've tried a lot of drugs. We've had kinky sex, and we will not wear a suit. That's a Jokes Out quote.
Ain't gonna change the way I dress. I'm gay and I'm broke as shit.
I'm gay. I'm broke as shit. I tried a lot of drugs.
All right. We just want to give a shout out to Alex,
Ames, Annie, Austin, Garrett, Janice, John, Kara, Monica, Nicole, Paul, Stixie617, and Tracy. You could have continued with me, John. That was supposed to be it.
It was tripping me up.
So, sorry.
Just want to say, like, thank you so much, you guys, for your support. Yeah. It really means a lot to us.
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, without you, this wouldn't be possible. So.
Do we want to do a little shout out to like one of our patrons and like say a little something nice about them, because we've been doing that for the past few times. And let's talk about Alex.
Okay, fine.
Alex was our Alex was he just like discovered us. I don't know how, and he like literally from day one he has supported us for a whole year. Like since the first month that we did this, he was like, yeah, I'll donate. And like, I know it's just like $2 a month. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's $24 a year, but what?
Sorry, Humphrey just opened the door and got in here. What?
Oh.
Continue with Alex though. Alex, you are a king.
He's literally the king. He's the OG. He's been here since day one, and he's literally the nicest man.
You're the backbone of this podcast.
You really are,
is.
Yeah.
Alex,
we have to stand. Alex is probably the coolest guy.
Alex is super fucking great,
ever.
and we love him so much. So thank you so much for listening, Alex.
So much.
He donated a Lamborghini to a homeless man.
Yeah?
Alex has been paying my family's medical bills for years.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Hi. I know you want to jump up here, but there are a lot of scary cords. Come here. I know. Stop jumping around. Come here. He keeps like winding up to jump and then getting petrified and stopping. Come here.
All right, let's go back to the episode.
Sorry. Yeah, up this way.
Alexa,
Yes.
what is your definition of love?
Oh my God, he's licking the microphone.
That sounds great.
Sorry. Yes, what is your definition of love? Of love?
So I feel like I've, kind of the standard view of love that, in my mind, I think it should be something that's unconditional and, it's just really like having the person's back and just being there for another person and choosing to consider them, like when you make decisions in life and that kind of stuff. I guess that's more specific to romantic love, but that's pretty much how I think about it.
Nice.
Yes, that is nice.
And Georgie. Georgie, before...
My definition of love is sitting right in my lap.
Aw.
Boo! Boo! Georgie, you wanna ask the final question before Humphrey has the spaz attack?
Yes. Okay, so you know the game Fuck, Marry, Kill?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, Marry, Kill with the three of us.
Dog
not included.
The dog is not an option.
I don't know if I would want to do any of those with the dog.
I mean, you kind of had you kind of touched a dog penis before.
Yeah. But I don't want to do it again. So
true. I didn't know.
I will
All
not
right.
fuck the dog. There he goes. I would say, I think kill John just because I know John the best out of all of you. And, I feel like I could be okay with committing violence against him. So
you're saying you can only kill people you know. You would never kill a stranger.
Yeah. It's an important part of the process. Checklist item number 1, do I know them?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
You got to build a bond before you can
tear it away.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah. Like I want to feel emotionally invested so I can get more emotionally out of the crime. Exactly. I would say, even though I'm straight, I would fuck Georgie and I would marry Austin. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. This is great. All right. If that's it, if that's all we got, Alexa, I just want to thank you for coming on. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on. This is baller.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun.
So, you guys have any final words for our listeners?
Stay safe. Stay inside.
Stay inside. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Be really compassionate with yourself right now because this is a hard situation we're all in. Respect your boundaries. Respect other people's boundaries. Don't get within 6 feet of people. What else? Yeah. Be kind to yourself and other people around you, but there are probably not many people around you, so.
All right. And John?
Yeah, no, stay safe, stay inside. Don't get within.
You don't need to call anybody, John? Does nobody need to call?
Oh yeah, call your motherly figure.
He says
Unless
it every
you're with
time.
them.
Literally, for John, for 48 episodes or something, you've said it and you forgot this time.
Yeah.
He's got quarantine brain.
He's got that cube brain.
The cube brain.
Got that cube brain. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.